What is going on, everybody? Hopefully this should be going.
I'm not hearing anything yet.
I'm hoping this is going to work, but it doesn't seem to be right now. Oh, I think it is. Sorry, I'm trying something new here tonight, so I'm not sure how it's going. And yes, this video has already been demonetized by YouTube, so let's just throw that out there real quick. I'm not exactly pumped about that. It was demonetized before I ever even went live. So I'm not okay. So before we actually get into the show tonight, I want to take a minute for everybody to send their best well wishes, their best thoughts out to both Kevin Smith, who had a heart attack over the last week, and to the wonderful and great Stan Lee, who is having some rough health issues right now. So if everybody can just send their well wishes out to Stan Lee and company and Kevin Smith, I'd very much appreciate it. We are running through Google Hangouts right now, so might be able to do a few things differently. Limus, are you still able to hear me?
Like, I can't even get it to start.
This is such a hassle. I may have to pause this and bring up my other thing if this isn't going to work. Lima says she hears me. Okay.
So if she can hear you, then good.
All right. So I know the screen we're looking at looks a little rough, and yeah, just a lot of rough, actually. I'm trying to get things proper. Let's see if I can bring the resolution up a little bit. Let me know. Nope. All right, I'm sticking out with this for a little while. At least this way, if we do, I can just cut the stop doing the XSplit through Google Hangouts and just do everything through there until I get the OMS figured out, and that's going to OBS, and that's going to be a week. By next week, I'll have that figured out. So welcome everybody. I haven't heard from B in an hour or so. Hopefully he'll be here and be able to talk. I'm waiting to hear from him on Facebook, but nothing yet. Do we want to pick back up talking about The Secret? I mean, we talked about it a little bit last night, and then B showed up, was wondering. Hi, MP. Welcome back. Just so everybody knows, I do now have the ability to interview people live on the show via voice. So if anybody wants to do that, let me know, and I'll get you connected to where we can do that. My Discord's blowing up. We're going to also kind of discuss the Alexa nonsense that's going on right now. Just heard about this. My wonderful mods let us know. Can we get a big FU to YouTube for demonetizing this video right off the bat before I ever started? Because that'd be pretty dope. So, FU YouTube, FU.
They already demonetized it, right?
So yeah, it's already
like they can't do anything worse to you.
I plan on fighting it, but still, the fact that it's already demonetized before I ever went live.
It was like 10 minutes before you went live.
Yeah, it really, really pisses me off. Ugh, that was not the right button. So, how is it not family friendly, though? I mean, what do we do on this channel worse than then the guy, like, not throwing anybody under a bus here, but people smoke pot on YouTube all the time and cuss up storms, and they're still monetized. Why are they hitting my channel, our channel, when we're just talking about stuff? Anyways, enough of that. I'm so agitated. Like, yeah, I'm not Jake Paul. Jake Paul can kiss my ass. Sorry, that was dumb. I'm not even big like Jake Paul, so they have no reason to even look at me. What, we have less than 1,500 subs, and like PewDiePie still gets monetized. I mean, he gets hits, but whatever. Anyway, so The Secret. Have you guys watched that video I posted the other day? I know a few of you weren't in here last night when I was trying to live stream. So, did you guys get a chance to check that video out? I know a lot of people have, but what are your thoughts on how I presented that? Do we want to discuss that? I really need chat to get moving so we can talk. Does any wow, I'm lost because I'm so mad about MP. The Chicago one was found, but and so was the Cleveland one, but there are 10 more that can be found. That we talked about it a little last night. I believe Jester was in here last night and we were talking about it, where we got to remember that there's been natural disasters and whatnot that have taken place. So, like, there's belief that one is in New Orleans, and that's probably next to impossible to ever get a hold of. And if it is still around, it's probably badly damaged.
Poplar trees, the same.
Kimberly's going on about poplar trees. And that's a very good example. I said this last night. When the Chicago guys found the one in 83, they had sent Byron Price a letter about it. They counted the trees, and they only got, it was 9 and 11 or 9 and 12. And he said he replied with something about how things aren't exactly the way they were when he buried them. So that gave people the idea that there might be an extra tree that wasn't there. And that's where they found that's when they found the Chicago one. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Chicago picture up now, just so people can have a look at it. Yeah. From my research, I have almost figured out where, like, from everything that's said, where they are. Like, I'm pretty sure where people believe they are is where they are, and things line up. I don't want to go into where they are. I kind of want everybody to look at the new pictures when I put them up and try to figure out from there where they are, where they believe that things are.
So kind of get everyone's opinions.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get everybody's
them together.
Yeah. So at the end of each video, I'm going to put up. So say next week we're going over the poem that accompanies the Chicago picture, just to explain step by step how they got there. And then at the end of that video, what I'd like is to get a vote on which picture everybody wants to do next. Nixing the Cleveland one, and I can show you which one the Cleveland one is. But that way we can go in, figure out a picture that we want to do next, and I'll put that at the end of next week's video with the bursts, and then we can go from there. We'll discuss it on live stream the next night that we go live, and then I'll do a video on it the next Sunday. We're going to kind of skip WTF Paranormal, but I think we're going to talk about the Alexa thing tonight. And if you haven't heard about that, apparently Amazon's Alexa is randomly laughing. So it's kind of odd. That was just brought up to me tonight. I haven't been really paying attention. I've been working and watching a lot of Fortnite videos and playing a lot of Fortnite because I'm kind of a nerd sometimes. Which brought me to the beginning of the show, why I asked about everybody take a minute to send their best well wishes to Kevin Smith and Stan Lee for a recovery, because these two men, Kevin Smith is the reason that I started podcasting. Years ago, I had tweeted at him and was like, how do I get into podcasting? And he told me to just do it. So that's what we ended up doing. And then Stan Lee formed my childhood comic. Like, I've been a huge comic fan my whole life. And he has created iconic images that had just struck me my whole life. So he's very sick right now. He's fighting pneumonia. So I just kind of want our family here to wish him the best and wish Kevin the best in recovery, who had a heart attack a week ago. So if we can do that real quick and get that out of the way. I know they're not going to see this, but it puts it out there.
Just like my opinion, even if like you're not a church goer, you're not a church person, it's that thought. You're sending your part of respect towards them.
Yeah. So give some thoughts, give some prayers if you pray, and hope that these two men recover well. Kevin seems to be doing all right, but Stan Lee looks rough. He posted a video the other day talking to the fans and how much he missed him, and he just looks really rough. I mean, granted, he is 95 years old, so yes, positive vibes. Thank you, Jess.
There we go.
So, did anybody see anything in the picture other than what I pointed out? Because there's multiple things that we can talk about in this picture that I didn't point out. Things that point to Chicago that I just left out to see if anybody else caught them without trying to cheat and go on other websites and figure it out. My whole goal for this channel, and I believe Brandon's was to get everybody to use their brain and use logical thinking to figure stuff out. I need to turn the volume off on my phone. I just got new phones. The volume's on the other side.
Everything's weird on it.
Yeah, they're different. So what did you guys notice anything that could have pointed to Chicago, or anything that stood out in this picture that I didn't mention, that I didn't bring up on the video? I do have the picture on screen right now. I know it's a little blurry, and I'm sorry about that. That's all about I wonder if I can actually, here, hold on. I'm going to try one more thing. Not frame rate, resolution. Get it as high def as I possibly can and see if it'll look a little better. Like I said, I'm working on trying to get the, actually, it kind of looks worse. I'll be getting the OBS. That's my my computer. I have a lousy computer, and with XSplit not working properly for me, I'm trying new things. I'm trying to get a hang of the OBS thing, which I haven't started working with yet. I started a little bit last night when I was live streaming, but I have to weird. What? My cats are making weird noises.
Always.
Anyways, sorry. I got to get used to the new program, and that's going to be an issue for me. I know the resolution on the screen is really, really bad. I might even turn that off. It might help the stream a little better. But I'm doing what I can, guys. I'm doing what I can. Yeah, and that the Illinois shape, a lot of people, and like I said, it wasn't exact. It's not an exact representation of Illinois, but it looks like it. And that's part of what we need to look at in other pictures. They could be upside down, they could be backwards, they could be sideways. I've gone over and over and over the one of Florida, and I've caught things that I haven't seen anybody else mention. Just like the coloring of the Chicago picture, nobody mentioned that. Like in any of the parts that I've seen, nobody has mentioned the color. And being a wrestling fan and being that CM Punk is from Chicago, I know that color. I know that color very well. And that blue just stands out to me, as I showed in the video. And yeah, I do need to do some test streams with OBS. And I think next Tuesdays is going to be a strictly OBS stream. So we might be able to figure it out then. I'm going to be doing some work over the week on it. So if you see me randomly go live, don't pop in. It's just me testing things.
Unless you just want to hang
I mean,
out.
unless you just want to say hey and tell me how things are looking, but it's not going to be a legitimate live stream until next Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. But doing this the way we are now, I do have the ability. It just depends on what we're doing that week. Doing this the way I am now, I have the ability to live interview people. So when and if Limas wants to come on and do her interview, hey Jester,
Tacos.
If Limas wants to come on and do her interview about her BEK experiences, I'm able to do that now, and that's kind of a big thing. I'm slowly working on figuring this out better than just throwing it together like I have for the last 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. Wow, it's been almost 2 years. But here we are, learning new things every week, aren't we? So I know Jester has looked into this a lot, and he's been paying real close attention to the secret since I brought it up. So Jester, what's some things that you might have noticed about the picture that I didn't bring up previously? There are things in there that I know that I purposely left out. So if there's anything that anybody of you noticed that I didn't bring up, go ahead and shout it out right now, and we'll discuss it. And if nobody comes up with the other ones that I've noticed, I'll point them out to everybody. I won't be able to do the pictures like I want to, but that's going to be something. The Chicago one, Jester, the Chicago one. The video, we're focusing on the Chicago one when we're talking this week. And Sunday we'll be doing Chicago as well. I'm going to go through the verse to explain how they figured everything out between the verse, so we all have an idea of how we can figure this out amongst ourselves.
Not to cut you off for a second,
yes.
But around the 17-minute mark, I thought I heard a voice,
mm-hmm.
But I hadn't said anything after Jester said taco.
You said taco.
Yeah, after I said taco, I hadn't said anything, and I swore I just heard a voice at the 17-minute mark.
All right.
When we get done, we're going to have to review this, but continue. I just wanted to point that out.
Yes, the Chicago one is the one that's up on screen. Jess, I can try to zoom in a little bit, but I can't promise anything. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm messing with stuff. The girlfriend just said that at the 17-minute mark, she heard a voice. So if anybody wants to check that. All right.
Maybe a little before, a little after.
Yeah, somewhere around the 17-minute mark.
But it was after I said tacos when Jester said tacos.
Yeah. Okay. So around the time Kimberly said tacos is about the frame we're looking at to maybe hear a voice on our live stream. And that's a thing. I talked about it last week on the stream that we may have something in this apartment that we don't know about. So it's something that I know I've caught EVPs on live stream recordings before. Jester's going to rewind real fast. Jester, do you have headphones on? Because I know she has headphones on. Wow, that looks really, really bad. And no, before Horror Alley gets on or anybody comes in and says, I'm smoking pot, this is a Pall Mall Menthol Black 100. Pall Mall Menthol Black 100. If Jester, if you do hear something, let me know, and I'll rip the audio off of this and see what I can find. I mean, I'm probably going to do it anyways. But, oh, that does look a lot better now, though. Okay, so let's see if I can uncrop it a little. The right. Nope, didn't work.
Too far.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
It's all experimenting.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. That's a little better. Oh, it went away again. I think. Okay, that's pretty much everything that you're going to see here is anything that's indicative of something that means something to the picture. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, I got it all. I got this. It looks good. On my Google Hangout screen, it looks really good. So if you want to see a really good picture, head over to Google Hangouts. Click this link right here. Click that link, go over to Google Hangouts, or, well, copy it. Yeah, click that link, go over to Google Hangouts. You can actually look at a better version of what I'm looking at right now. So, Jester did not hear anything extra.
No. Okay. Maybe it's just...
No, I'm gonna rip it and listen to it. I mean, it's probably gonna be like an hour, 2 hour live stream as per usual. But it does look so much better on this screen. Look at that, hon.
It does.
Like right there. It's so crisp right there. Wow, that looks really good on Google Hangouts. All right, so there is a closer view of the picture. There's a couple things here that are extra that I didn't bring up. So, what else can we notice? There we go. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. The whole thing's in now. The whole thing is in. Oh, wait. Okay. Everything that means something's here now, I believe. I may have missed stuff too, so you guys may see things that I didn't. What are you chuckling about over there?
Oh, there's like a 10-second delay between like your actual voice and your actual video.
Oh, so you can hear me and the video.
Yeah. So like I know what's coming and then I hear the video and
MP, you didn't know any of this? It's real. A lot of it is looking past the obvious. Okay, so you were raised in Chicago. Do you know of the Bowman? The statue, the Bowman? Because anybody join me? No, nobody joined me in my Hangouts. I hate you guys. Okay, so you know of the Bowman. Look at the top left of the castle. You may have to make the screen full size if you're watching on a computer. If you're watching on your phone or tablet, I don't know how to make it look better. But look at the top left of the picture. God, it looks good right there. And tell me what you see. These are things I specifically left out of the video to get people to look at it a little better. I'm going to start putting links to, like, I'm going to, Jester, Hangout is a Google thing. It's a way I'm going to be able to actually do live interviews on our live streams. So it's basically what I'm streaming through right now.
So you guys could like physically, like not physically in person, but join in the live discussion yourselves without being in the chat. Like physically talk to us.
Yeah, I can have everybody's voice on stream at one time as long as we're not interrupting each other. It's a horse MP. That is a representation of the bowman. If I could zoom in on that a little. Hold on. Let's see if I can crop it and zoom in. Ooh. I forgot I could do this. No. No, that's the wrong thing. That's still the wrong thing. I want this. Okay. So I'm gonna crop this and try to zoom in a little bit. Pay no mind to the weird guy. Right there. Okay. I got it now. Here, give it a second. It's zooming in. There's a little bit of a delay on the feed from when I did it. But you'll be
about 10 seconds.
Yeah, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Pay no attention to the man behind the screen. MP, does that look more familiar to you? Because that is, let's see if I can find a picture of the bowman real quick. So if the stream slows down, it's because I'm going to Google to look something up. Pay no mind to the guy behind the screen. Somebody tried to get my password. It was me. I was trying to log into YouTube on the new phone. And it told me no. Hi, Kate. How are you doing tonight?
Flemish just put an article up from Wikipedia.
Did she?
In the chat.
I'm going. I'm going.
The YouTube chat.
I'm going. I'm doing so many things at once. Oh, you're right there. It's a statue in Chicago. Like, most Chicagoans know about it. But here, I'm going to bring a picture up real quick. A wonderful picture of it. Hopefully. If my computer decides to let me. Dun, dun. Subjects may be subject to copyright. No, duh. Everything's copywritten in this world. Again, I start YouTube demonetizing my video. You're a bunch of assholes.
10 minutes before it's
started. Like, I didn't even do anything. The stream didn't even freaking start. Now, I'm really agitated about that. I need to check my phone. See if Brandon messaged me. Nope. Index. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Pay no mind to the guy behind the screen. Just talking to myself over here.
That's normal.
Yep. There we go. And there's the bowman. Okay, so give it a second. Welcome to the chat, Kate. We are discussing The Secret tonight.
Chester says we hang up and beat up YouTube.
If I had a better way to stream, I'm probably going to start streaming over Twitch. Yes, and the treasure was found in Grant Park. Which is another hint. Do you know what other statues are in the area? And this will go into the verses Which, by the way, how did everybody like the reciting of the verse at the beginning of the video? Can I'd like to get some feedback on. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Voldy. Let's just throw that out there.
Voldy's here.
How did everybody like the audio intro to the video the other day? The spoken word of the verse. I'm trying to get more into like production value. Getting off and on.
He says hi. What's Andrew's opinion?
On which?
The picture, the portrait.
So, Andrew, we're talking about The Secret, the video that we did the other day. And God, that looks good on that screen. Is there anything that I didn't point out besides this obvious sculpture that you noticed if you watched the video? I know I asked you to watch it and give me your feedback on Discord. But we're talking about things that I purposely left out of that video to get our people to think a little better and be more on their toes about how to decipher these puzzles that we're getting into. The fairy is a statue. I brought that up in the video. It's the it's representation of one of the Great Lakes. I know I brought it up in the video. It's a series of 5 women, a statue of 5 women, each one representing a different Great Lake. Yeah, I think we're a little better. I'm pretty good at solving puzzles. Let's just throw that out there. And each woman represents a different lake of the Great Lakes, and the water pours from one statue into the next, into the next, into the next, the way the way the Great Lakes flow. And the one that it's reminiscent of is the one that represents Lake Michigan, which is, like I said, another arrow pointing to Chicago. There's so many arrows pointing to Chicago in this picture that it's pretty cool. Like the way the art in these pictures is amazing. Nobody answered how they felt about the audio reciting of the verse from the secret video. I'd really like to get everybody's opinion on that, if we should keep doing that or try something new. Alexa's taking over the world. Kimberly, when we had the cafe briefly, Kimberly really didn't like Alexa.
She never listened to me. She would do anything Rick asked, but if I made one suggestion, she just completely ignored me. Did not acknowledge me at all.
This was like a year and a half ago, something like that. Yeah, a year and a half ago. I'll try to get one of those Alexa videos up. But again, the streaming is an issue. So MP said it was good. The audio representation, the audio reciting.
It was terrible.
Jealous bot. Bot, or is it a jealous girlfriend?
Watch it. Go back to the video.
Well, it's yeah. So I guess B is not joining us tonight. That's unfortunate. But we got this. Lima says the intro was good. So let's throw this out there. Kimberly was the voiceover for the intro. I made her do it, trying to get her a little more involved in the channel. I may have killed. He showed up last night briefly, but that might have been me. Not really. I did. I might be able to actually. He just so happens to never be available. Oh. Yes, I killed B and I took over the channel for my own profits.
Are you teaming with Alexa?
Yeah, Alexa and I are taking over the world. Not Alexa Bliss, though. I just got glared at. Oh. Andrew says we should make a series about who killed B. The mystery of the missing B. New series, but what am I, Vince McMahon? It was me all along, Austin. It was me all along.
Wait, does that mean we have to go through the alphabet and like start with the letter A? Is this gonna be a kindergarten song?
And then a sequel series how I was framed for killing him. Oh, this channel just got real interesting. Oh, Andrew with all the ideas. So let's throw this out there. With Fantastic Daily back, we can do a live Fantastic Daily, not Andrew, a Fantastic Daily Q&A if Fantastic Daily himself is feeling up to it at some point. Audio-wise, much like how we did the interview beforehand, we can mark it as a Fantastic Daily, an extension of his brand, and people can come here and ask questions, and he can verbally answer them. It's nothing I've talked to him about yet, so I'm just kind of throwing this out there now because it popped in my head, and I have this bad habit of speaking before I think. It's a real bad habit. Real bad habit.
No filter.
No filter whatsoever. Which brings me back to the fuck YouTube. They're really going to come after this video now.
Give them a reason to demonetize it.
So Jess says yes to the Fantastic Daily thing. Let's all ask Andrew if he would be interested in doing that at some time, strictly in the Fantastic Daily world. It will give him a chance. Well, it'll give exactly. We'd have to see if Fantastic Daily is up to it, but it would give his fans a chance to talk with him. We would have to have very, very, very big moderator pressure in chat so things don't get out of hand.
Just says you're gonna get hit for bullying them.
Yes, I'm bullying YouTube. I will personally discuss with Fantastic Daily whether he is up for that or not. So when I have some spare time, I will get on with Fantastic Daily and discuss with him whether he would be willing to do that. And we will always do it as a live stream. And it could be a kind of a maybe a once a month thing. Again, talking without a filter. Because that's what happens when you put me live. I have no filter.
Just so you're aware, he hasn't talked to FD about any of these ideas. He's just spitting them out as they pop into his brain, literally.
Which are where my best ideas come from. Where do you think the Secret Series came from?
Ideas. I wouldn't say best, but ideas.
Where do you think the Secret Series came from? The idea popped in my head, and I was like, huh. I do love these live streams. They're so much fun, though.
They're so stressful.
They're very stressful, but they're very, very stressful, but they're fun. We have tacos. I get accused of smoking the devil lettuce. No, Muto made this. Oh, DW, what's going on, sir? Dark Waters is in the house, my ladies and gentlemen. It has been a while, DW. How you doing, brother? Tonight we're doing a couple things. We are talking about The Secret. Yeah, we're currently getting off topic, as per usual. We are currently talking about The Secret, which the book from 1982. I made a video about it. We made a video about it the other day. It's a treasure hunt that we're trying to get involved, that we're trying to solve. And then we're going to talk about how Alexa is trying to take over the world with me.
She's evil.
Yeah. After I killed B.
Yeah.
You know, someone's going to come investigating me for that, and he's not dead. I was literally talking to him earlier.
For people that are just joining in and have no understanding of what he just said, you'll have to skip through the video and kind of get an idea of what everything that happened in the chat.
It's been interesting. So, Dark Waters, you almost got censored in my chat. I had to allow you. Yes, Alexa and I disposed to be in the Matrix. There we go.
Oh, gosh.
Alexa and I disposed to be in the Matrix. Hashtag conspiracy theory. I gotta tell him that him not being here has become a running joke on the channel. No, it's cool. Like, DW, this video is already demonetized, so it doesn't bother me.
It was demonetized 10 minutes before the video started.
Apparently, myself and YouTube are not getting along anymore. I saw you were having issues with YouTube as well, and kind of were spawning out on your own area, which is cool. It's good to be checked up on by people that we used to... Honestly, my first big interview for this channel was Dark Waters. Before we ever actually had the channel, when we were in the cafe doing just our normal podcast, I reached out to Dark Waters to discuss things, and he came on the show. And it was quite a good episode. And if you want to go back and check that out, it's one of our earlier videos. And Kate, where's my partner? I explained last week that I moved kind of a distance away again. My internet's better, so the live streams from here will be a lot better. I'm waiting to hear from him. He said he was going to be on, that we were going to try to get him on tonight, but...
He said he wasn't feeling well earlier, so...
So he's just not feeling up to it, but Muto thinks that Muto? Yes. Believes that I killed B and have taken over the channel. I live in my house in the northeast of the United States. I'm not giving you my address. No offense. I barely give my girlfriend my address, and she lives with me.
I will come to the front of this living room.
So once I do plan on trying to build our own website and stuff once the money is not an issue as big as it is right now. But for now, I'm going to have to stick with YouTube or start streaming on Twitch. No, DW, we put him in the Matrix. Alexa and I killed him and put him in the Matrix. What if I told you? I never said, what if I told you? Mandela effect.
You cannot bring so many topics into one video. Like, are we talking about The Secret? Are we talking about Alexa?
If I am able to get a website up, I'm going to do a radio show like we were supposed to do beforehand. I want to get a forum on there for evidence. uh, fans to get more in contact with us. And yet there's always tacos, Jester. Taco Tuesdays, buddy. Taco Tuesdays.
It's always Taco Tuesday.
And make a full community out of Blind Brick Productions and spawn a little out from doing paranormal and work more in all-encompassing aspect on the website. It's something that I started to work on, just one of the free websites, and I didn't have time to finish it. My graphic capability isn't the best that it used to be when I was younger, but my plan is to make a community on the website. I don't want to sell products. I don't want any of that. I want to have our community extend have further reaches. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. You're not lazy. Big ideas for myself and for Blind Brick Productions and MonsterCast as a whole.
As I should quote Kevin Smith, just do it.
Exactly. Like I said earlier when I was asking for some well wishes for Kevin and Stan Lee, he once told me to just do it. When I asked him about how to start a podcast, he told me to just do it. So that's what we did. We just did it. And here we are. I've been having problems cross-posting with Facebook too. That would be a good idea. Dark Waters, do you know anybody that has a pre-existing blog or message board that we could partner with? Sorry. Okay, can we get back on topic for a minute?
This horse has been on the screen for a while now.
Yeah, this horse and Native American have been on the screen for a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the main picture again so we can look at it and see if there's anything else that I missed or purposely neglected to put on screen previously. So give me a second while I mess with my encoder. Can we also throw out there that XSplit sucks and I'm never going to use it again? Because XSplit sucks and I'm never going to use it again. My good Lord, that looks really big right now. Sorry, guys. Again, pay no mind to the guy behind the screen. I'm working slowly on getting all the kinks worked out.
Kate asked what XSplit is.
XSplit is the encoder that I have been using to stream for the last year. Good Lord. I cropped that more than I thought I did. Okay. Look at his pretty little face. Okay. When it comes to me doing the Facebook, I think I need to get somebody involved that is more apt to... I'm using Google right now. I just am not able to... Like, I'm running XSplit through Google to show the pictures and stuff, but I haven't figured out the Google Hangout side of putting pictures and stuff on, if that makes any sense. So it's something I'm working on. I also have the OBS broadcaster that I am going to start working with and figure that out over the next week. So next week's live stream goes a little smoother and I'm more able to show examples on the screen than I am today.
We also need to figure out how to get the chat back up on the screen, because when people go to watch this video later, they're unable to see the chat, so they have no idea. YouTube has started something new that the chat's going to start showing up on the side. There's something in settings that I need to go to in order to figure that out. We need to do that.
Yeah. So we're now looking at the picture again. I brought up the lower half of the picture because there's a couple things on here that weren't brought up that are quite important to the Chicago aspect of everything. Again, I am running on Google Hangouts. So if anybody wants to come and chat live, we can do that, I think. Pretty sure. The perk of using XSplit and OBS is the ability to put examples on the screen. Yes, the prize is in each picture. As you can see, the emerald is down below. On the Cleveland one, there is an aquamarine. Yeah, voice. Did I say voice? Did I say audio? What did I say? I forget. But yeah, we can. I can. Voice-wise, I can bring anybody in and chat. They can come in live on the stream and chat with me and chat with everybody else, which is my plan for Fantastic Daily if I get a hold of him and am able to work that out. Which I need to do that because that seems like a really good idea. It really does. Just as long as we mark it as specifically, this is a Fantastic Daily video. It's an extension of his brand. We're just helping get his story out there. If that makes sense to anybody. I'm not sure. Barely makes sense to me.
I'm sure they understand what you're throwing.
You smell what I'm stepping in? So there is the one I really want to find is the one that has the diamond on it because I want that diamond. But yes, that also each image is of a immigrant.
Chester's picking up what you're putting down.
That's what's up. Each image is of an immigrant that came, like an immigrant community that came to the United States. Supposedly, this one represents Ireland and Scotland, but I don't really see it. The other ones I've looked at, I can tell almost right off the bat what the immigrant community is that they're putting in the picture. But this one just does not scream Irish, Scottish to me. But you know, like besides the troll leprechaun thing, people call it a leprechaun. I think it's more reminiscent of a troll to me, like a bridge troll, like Billy Goat's Gruff. That's still a thing. That was a thing, right? I didn't imagine that. That's not a Mandela effect, is it?
No.
It doesn't exist. Like it exists. I'm legit about that.
Billy Goat's Gruff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay, and there was a troll in that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Like,
I'm good.
3 goats tried to cross the bridge, and the troll was like, "No, you can't cross my bridge."
Limus, it's not like a bad thing. It's just the story, like where in the verses where it says the fair folks, what they're talking about is the immigrant communities that came to the country. And you got to remember, this was back in the 80s when things weren't so PC and so like everybody has to be nice and everything has to fit into a perfect circle and instead of a square, like we were square pegs trying to fit in a perfect circle. But so I don't have the other examples saved on the computer right now. I need to get them so we can figure out what we're doing next. I think we're gonna touch on, well, next Sunday, like I said, I'm doing I'm going over the verse so we can figure out how they figured that out. I think the following video that we'll do for the secret is going to be what is presumed to be the Florida one.
Oh.
I'm messaging him and telling him he's a Mandela effect. Yes, this one was already found, Jester. This is the Chicago one. This was found. It was an emerald. It was the very first one found And the only other one, and this was found in 1983. The only other one was found in 2004 in Cleveland, which gave them an aquamarine. And they were upset that the gem wasn't worth more money. Like, really? Get off it. You found a treasure, dude. You were mailed a treasure. Get over it. Sorry. I'm kind of testy tonight. B, the Mandela effect. He doesn't really exist. We remember him existing.
But he was never.
But he was never here. One day we're going to go back through our videos and he's just not going to be in them. It's just going to be me talking to myself over and over and over and over. Or there's going to be like some other random person that's in the videos with me that's not B. It's going to be like Carlton or something. Which
I remember.
I remember.
You remember?
I remember. I
Agreed, Linus.
Yes, I already talked to myself. I know. It's on air. Oh, so that to me, and this wasn't pointed out in any of the stuff I've read up on the Chicago picture, but if you look to the right-hand side of the screen, the left-hand side of the screen, I know my left from my right, I swear. Just below where the image of Illinois is, there's that circle, and that's I don't know what it is, but that seems like it should mean something in the grand scheme of what this picture is, as well as the I've got to bring up my bookmarks now so I can find what I'm talking about here.
Linus wants to know if that's a witch hat.
I don't think it's a witch hat. I more think it. What is it? Okay. Wow, I missed that one's not even on chat yet. How did you see that? Oh, because I'm messing with the computer.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a witch hat. I think it's more like a helmet, to be honest. Like,
Jester says it's a shark fin.
why would it be a shark fin?
It could be anything.
That's New Orleans picture. I don't know what it is. Wait, no, you're talking about that. It does look like a witch's hat. No, I know what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the hat on the thing's head. Man, I need to go home. Wait, I am home. Oh, Lord. Scrolling through examples. Scrolling through examples. Scrolling through. I missed my example. There it is. Okay. I got it now. I'm on this. I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Okay. It does kind of look like a witch's hat. Does anybody know if there was a any witch stuff that went in on Chicago? It really does look like a witch's hat now that I think of it. Grant Park, Limas. It was found in Grant Park. The other obvious thing I want to look at is on the right side of the picture.
Limas posted something in the chat.
I'm coming.
It's a link to something. I can't see what it is.
I can't click that. Yeah, I can. I can click it. Stop.
The chat doesn't want you to click on it.
Got it. I got this. Whew. It took me a minute, but the chat. It told me page not found. Okay. So if you look to the right, that is the right, yeah, the right of his pointy ear and the hat hanging down where you see the ferry pouring water is another example that points to Chicago. And I'm going to bring that example up on screen in just a second. And you'll see what I mean. It's a art that was in Chicago. It's it's a terracotta ornamentation from the exterior of the Carson Pyrie Scott and Company building. It was on the corner of State and Madison. It's been torn down now, and this thing is removed, but it was there. Honest.
YouTube cut off the link. That's why it gave you guys the 404.
Okie dokie, artichoke. All right, so, and you'll see what I'm talking about as soon as I bring it up. So, right there. I'm covering up his face. I'm sorry. But, Limus, send it on YouTube. Not YouTube, on Discord. I'll be able to. Yeah. So, where we're looking at. Ooh, I forgot that I can actually whiteboard and do the green circle of spooky shit. Patent pending green circle of spooky shit. So, there. Now you can, that's what I'm talking about. There on the right-hand screen, it looks almost exactly like that. And from Byron Price was a kind of a businessman. He was a publisher. He published many books, a lot of memoirs, autobiographies or biographies of. Hey, no red circle. It's the green circle of spooky shit.
Patent pending.
Patent pending green circle of spooky shit. Thank you. Yeah, I know red draws people in, but when we started the green circle, it was because everyone that throws up the fake paranormal videos, they're like, oh, look right here. They always use that red circle. So I kind of wanted to use something green to point out, or something different to point out, look, here's something extremely fake. But if you look in this circle, you'll see something paranormal. And everybody gets on our case because we blow all these fake videos out of the water. But I have always said that I want a stronger paranormal community, specifically on YouTube, on the internet, where we're actually a community that comes together instead of people throwing stuff out there that's fake. They purposely know it's fake. They're not trying to do an ARG or a game or something. It's just fake and they want hits. And they use that red circle to point things out. But this is where I'm. If you notice, those are exact representations of each other, almost exact. So that is another thing that I neglected to point out. Purposely, let's remind you that all this was purposeful that I left out of the initial video. Again, wanted you guys to kind of look into stuff on your own and figure it out. There's one more thing that I talked about in the other video that we didn't, that I said in the windmill, there was 2 examples. So I'm going to bring my picture of the windmill up real quick because I have a closer version of it. And let me know if you guys see anything else in there that I didn't point out. And this one's really hard. And it's in another spot as well. So let me know what you might possibly see in this one. And this one is part of what gives you a dead idea of what city the treasures are located in.
Again, that's a cigarette.
Yeah, that's still a cigarette. No devil's lettuce. So I have the windmill on the screen. We all know that I pointed out previously that it is the water tower of Chicago, but there's something hidden in the windmill itself that's quite hard to see unless you're really looking for it. And this is another thing that I wanted to do because if you know what you're looking for in the other pictures from looking at this picture, it'll make things easier for us. Not easier because as
Lemus wants to know if there's something written on the blades.
Yes, there is, and it's not words. this is where I was getting to. Good eye, Limus. What we're looking at here, I'm going to bring it up because I have it over here. There we go. Oh. Don't know. All right, B is going to join us, it looks like. So I got to give him, yup, it is numbers. If numbers give away specifically where this is located, what kind of numbers are they? And this is hidden, there's numbers hidden in one more spot on this picture that I'll bring up as well. Yes, the actor I hired to play B. Okay, so back to my question. What would these numbers be? What's the possibility of what these numbers are? I got to go to Facebook to send him this link to...
Jester asked if they are coordinates.
Yes, they are. Those are GPS coordinates. Yes, they are longitude and latitude. They are GPS coordinates. I don't remember any B in any of your other videos. Thanks, Jet. Like I said, he's a Mandela effect. As soon as he gets on, guys, because I don't think he's listening to this, as soon as he gets on, either accuse him of being an actor or say, we thought Rick killed you, or what kind of Mandela effect nonsense is this? Something of that nature, okay?
He has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, he has no clue what's happening. So I need my headphones on because that's got to be a thing. Oh, where are you? Where? Oh, Facebook. I need B. Sorry, there somebody murdered somebody in our local area and whatever. Par for the course where I live. Sorry, my computer's running real slow with everything I got going. I'm surprised I don't have Fortnite running right now. Let's just be honest. You guys are lucky I'm not doing this live stream while playing Fortnite badly. If I ever stream Fortnite, you will realize why I'm so bad.
But it's stupidly bad when you play.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's not just bad playing.
No, I'm good at playing. Firstly, my graphic. We're not talking about Fortnite.
Okay.
We are not discussing Fortnite. Ooh, wait. Penguins are playing Flyers right now. Sorry.
We can't talk about Fortnite, but you're going to discuss hockey.
I was going to go watch hockey. Playoffs are coming up.
You need... Jester, no Fortnite.
Oh.
I got told no.
Jester's talking about Fortnite?
Yeah, he's like, so, Fortnite.
What about Fortnite? N-I-T-E. F-O-R-T-N-I-T-E. All right, the link has been sent to B. Hopefully he'll show, we'll be able
Miss wants to know if the coordinates led to the exact...
Lead to the exact treasure. They led to Chicago. Those coordinates are the coordinates for Chicago. No PUBG. Fortnite's free. No PUBG. Fortnite's free. No PUBG. Fortnite's free.
No.
Hashtag no PUBG. Fortnite's free. Yeah, they're trying to turn it into an e-sport. I don't know if they're going to be able to because of the nature of the game. But, yes, leaf page. Why are we discussing video games? That's my fault. Guys, focus. I believe Fortnite is on Mac. I know it's PC, but it's Fortnite is completely free to play. Let's just throw this out there. I did start this. I know. Because focus is hard. Yes, focus is hard. Okay. Brandon.
Fortnite is full of hackers, according to Lemus.
They're really actually cracking down on it. Really hard. It's getting a lot better. Ooh, Portal. I can give credit to what is that thing? Mac for graphic capability in some gaming. The making graphics on Mac is so much better than making them on PC, on Windows-based desktops. Why does everybody want Xbox? Man, you guys suck. I had a PS4 and traded it for paintball guns, which I then sold to my nephew. Perks. I sent B the link. I'm waiting for him to show up on
Atari.
I love Atari, dude. I had an Atari growing up. It was the bomb. I used to run a lot of emulators for SNES and NES because, well, I don't have my systems anymore. Has anybody tried to go into the Hangouts? I'm just wondering if he's having an issue or if that's... Why do I still have power saving mode on? Okay, it's off now. Brandon?
Hey.
Hey, turn your video off.
Rick.
Brandon? Ah! There you are.
Rick.
Brandon.
I can't hear anything.
Can anybody hear Brandon?
I heard him.
I don't know. I got to figure this out.
Des says the issue is there is no Brandon.
Let me see. Hold on.
Just says he's a ghost.
He is it. Okay, so
we can hear him, but he can't hear us.
We can all hear Brandon. Brandon. B.
Huh.
B. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa, bear.
Hello?
Whoa, bear.
No.
Whoa, bear. Hold on, I'm working on it. Hold on. Let me message him. Oh my goodness.
Linus wants to know if he muted us in the Hangout.
If he...
Oh, I can't hear you guys.
We can hear you. The chat can hear you. Did you mute us in Hangout somehow?
Ah, so weird.
So they can hear me right now.
Yeah, they can hear you. I can hear you.
Mute? Oh.
I'm trying to figure out. It's not giving me the option for. No, I didn't mute anything. It's not giving me the option for my headphones. I don't believe is the problem here. Yeah, mute microphone is.
Hold on, let me try something.
Now it's not.
That's the wrong button. Okay, yeah.
Camera, adjust bandwidth, settings.
Limas says
White
YouTube and
people.
Google are laughing at us.
Microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, guys, it's not letting me set my settings for my headset here. It's
Hold
giving
on.
me mic in at front panel and microphone, communications and default. And then for speakers, it's doing the same thing.
Alexa,
Hold on a sec. Talk?
Talking? I'm talking. Guys, I'm sorry about this. We meant to get this tested out beforehand. So just hold on tight.
This is laughing too.
Okay, Brandon's muted for the time being.
Okay.
Anything?
Are you there? B? Brandon?
Ding.
Okay, guys, he's going to try to log in under his actual name instead of Blind Brick Productions. Yeah, this is the testing, everybody. Remember the plan.